My name is Paul Ferri. I'm the owner of Limitless Training Systems in Oakville, Ontario. I've been operating my facility for about 4 years now, and I've been in the strength market for about 10. Currently work with the NHL's Winnipeg Jets as assistant strength coach, and I've been working with developing young hockey players for the last 9 or 10 years. I've been working with Mike for 2 years now, 2 full summers and then an off season as well. Yeah, so when I first met Mike, he seemed very not outgoing whatsoever, but as I got to know him, he's really, grown into his own. He is a young man now. He's not a boy anymore. And he's got a great concept of work ethic. He understands the principle behind why he's doing what he's doing every time he's in the facility. And I really admire the kid for all the extra time that he puts in. So he's got a great head on his shoulders. So Mike came last year. He's about 170 pounds, and he was very dynamic as an athlete. So he's really aware of his body. He has great motor control skills. He really has come a long way. He's put about 20 pounds on since that point, and believe it or not, still moves off the ice at the same dynamic pace as he did before. He's very strong, understands the concept of strength training, understands the movement patterns, and to be honest, is probably one of the most athletically gifted athletes that I've worked with at that age group, and we've obviously seen that in his progress. Yeah, so Mike is, he's a kid that most strength coaches would love to work with, or I would assume teachers in general. He just gets stuff. He understands exactly what you're telling him, and because he's so aware of his body, he makes the little changes that we often struggle with most athletes to make. Yeah, he is by far and away one of the easiest kids I've ever had to work with. Never any kickback in terms of critiques from us. He always takes it to heart and really moves forward with it. So great kid to teach. Yeah, absolutely. So Mike comes in probably 15 to 20 minutes early every single time, and he's always making his parents wait in the parking lot. He's a type of kid that comes in and does his own thing before, does his own thing after, knows the extra things make a big difference. And that's not something that we teach. That is self-motivated. He does stuff at home when he's on his own. And sometimes we have multiple athletes in the gym at once, and he's the kid that you can leave and know for a fact that he's going to do exactly what you've told him, and you don't have to worry about it. He's really, really driven that way. He understands what his goals are and will do whatever it takes to achieve them. Mike's come a long way strength-wise, so he's gotten a lot stronger. To be able to, our goal with him is to be able to maintain that same level of strength, but keep the level of speed that he was when he was 20 pounds lighter, which is a tricky thing to do, but he's making it, definitely making progress on it. So, at 190 pounds, to be able to move the kind of weights that he moves in the gym and still be as fast and agile as he is a huge benefit as a competitive defenseman. So, wouldn't say that he has a weakness in conditioning or strength, but he has the opportunity to, be a really strong athlete and still be fast, which is usually get one or the other. Mike's just a kid that he's a pleasure to work with. He would be, if I was picking a roster for a hockey team at this level, he'd be a kid that I, even if there was somebody who was on par with him or maybe was a little bit flashier than he is, he's the kid I'd pick because he does so much extra. So, he's very, very motivated. He's driven. He pays attention and he understands what needs to be done, and we'll, work his butt off to get there.